I should be live. Let me double check real quick. It's kind of being dumb. Yep, I think I'm live. Okay. Hi guys, how are you doing today? I'm confused because I thought PP Mint was Falk. or did you change it? I hope I'm audible. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, there's two of them? Ah, gotcha. Mine was my Google name but I was like, you know what, I need a brandable name. And everybody calls me so my Amethystia is actually my OC's name. I'm not revealing my real name for reasons. And then everybody calls me and I thought it was always been my OC's name, and I thought it was easy to pronounce because it's just Amethyst and then Ia at the end, just smushed together. But no, nobody can pronounce it, so came up with the nickname. Everybody's pronounced it Amy, Ame, Ami. I get everything, and I just tell people just pronounce it however you want, and I'll respond to it. As long as it's like reasonable. And then there's Sky who calls me Snuffy because he refuses to call me either. I'll wait 3 more minutes before I start. But yeah, so my base name Amethystia is pretty. I forgot to put my sign up. I don't want anybody barging in here. Alright, we're good. I mean, I always thought it was, okay, but, like, the nickname, I just tell everybody. Do you want me to ping everybody on Discord? I really need a role. I really need a role for, like, I did put up a role if anybody wants to, be notified of a stream. I feel like some people might get annoyed at that. I mean, do you think people would get annoyed if I at everybody to watch a stream? One of my friends ping it. Let me make a stream announcements, I guess. And then to ping at everybody. And I'll delete the stream role request. Delete channel. Alright. And yeah. I'm gonna get the alert for like, do you want to ping like over 50 people? And I'm like, yeah. One of my friends showed me. Yeah, you select the channel as an announcement channel. Okay, I need to do that still. I don't have enough time to do it right now, but I need to make it an actual announcement channel, and then I think I can link it to when I'm actually streaming. Okay. Well, welcome back, guys. I'm Amethystia, and today I'm going to be streaming Prehistoric Kingdom. Now, this is another early access game, but it's an early access game that has a lot going for it. It was very successful on Kickstarter, and it's a park builder. On so kind of it reminds me a lot of how game like Planet Zoo works, honestly. But Planet Zoo, what a lot of the makers for that Frontier is the developer company. All of their games are, or at least their major games, which are Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, and Jurassic World Evolution. Um, those games are all based on predecessor games, like games that were like, um, they're inspired on games that were really big in the 2000s, like Jurassic World Evolution's based on Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Planet Zoo's based on Zoo Tycoon, which I absolutely loved growing up. Like, I'm pretty sure that was like my first like real, like, besides on the Wii, like disc for a computer game. Like, and then uh Planet Coaster, Roller Coaster Tycoon. So, but the one thing about Planet Zoo is, as lovely of a game as it is, it doesn't have any of the prehistoric creatures that Zoo Tycoon had. Zoo Tycoon had both prehistoric creatures and extant or living creatures. So I feel like that's where Prehistoric Kingdom comes in. It's kind of taking Planet Zoo, but then taking all the prehistoric components that were in Zoo Tycoon. So I'm going to be building a sandbox park, and I'm going to be doing a bit of a series on it, as I've been doing with everything else on the channel, and kind of building off of it as new updates come, as well as I'll play it regularly. So I'm going to be doing a sandbox. I usually turn animal welfare off just in case, because I don't really want anything to die. We don't need to see poop. I'm all call animals. Now the question is, which biome do we want? So we can be in the United Kingdom with a temperate, Costa Rica for a tropical, Jordan for a desert, or Spain for a scrubland. That's all we have so far. So, thought is, where would be the best place? I want to make it an all animals zoo. Unless if like biomes don't work very well, then if they don't, I might make a zoo per biome. We'll kind of see how it goes from here. I have messed around with it a little bit before, but like right now, I'm gonna actually. No, please, not Britain. If they get annoyed, eat them. This is dude in Britain. I honestly kind of want to do the tropical in Costa Rica. I feel like that's usually, even though yes, there are some Paleozoic fauna and slash Eocene fauna, as well as Oligine. So that's all basically I think Ice Age. I mean, would it be weird for that to be in tropical? I don't know. Definitely in the desert. Scrublands are usually really nice. But we could go like full on Jurassic Park and do it in Costa Rica. Yeah. There might be more coming in the future, but and gosh, I don't remember his name, but he did a lot of dinosaur documentaries. He's in this. Nigel, his last name starts with an M. I want to say Marvin. He'll probably pop up. So, all right. So one thing that I really like that definitely reminds me of Planet Zoo is there's modular. I forgot how to turn my. Oh, okay, never mind. It's pretty easy. Controls. It's modular building, and here I do want to look real quick. Okay, so I think I want to do like exhibits based on formations, maybe. That's kind of an idea. So yeah, we have Mesozoic and Cenozoic. So Cenozoic's like, I think aren't we currently in the Cenozoic? I want to say we are. Mesozoic was dinosaur times. So I kind of want to, if I see any like overlap, does it say specifically like different? It does. So for all the animals in here, they're all based on genus and species, and sometimes there's multiple species of them. So I think, yeah, okay. Like it tells you like basic region and all that stuff. All right, that's what I think I want to go based off for the exhibits. Oh, hello, Biscuit. Alright, so I want to start making this beginner portion kind of pretty, and as the map's huge. Uh, like it's I'm surprised Planet Zoo's map isn't this big. It needs to be. um, but I guess or Jurassic World Evolution. I don't think the Evolution maps are this big either. I feel like they need to be, but as of right now, it's kind of limited. All right, so it's our visitor entrance now. I honestly don't really care about guests in games like this. I honestly just want to make it like a little private reserve is what I usually go for, but I want to make this pretty. Let's see. Mm, there's a way to. It's gonna take me a second to figure it out. Sit. Advanced editing? No, that's not what I want to do. I want to change the edit group. Yes, okay. So see, I can style it. So I can change. There's whole palettes that I could do this based off too, and then it also gives basic. So I could do modern, basic, or tropical. I think that's the roof type, yeah. So I could choose what kind of roof we want. How do I turn? Besides, oh, well, I guess it works. We got those. We got our basic. Oh, that's like, is that transparent or is that no roof? That's transparent. That's glass. Yeah, you can kind of see better up there. And we got like shingles. Oh, it says it. Glass. And that was wooden planks, metal panels, asphalt. And then for tropical, we have wood slats, thatch, or terracotta. What do we want to go for? Do I want to fully go for tropical, like, even though I'm in a tropical setting? Terracotta kind of looks... I like a lot of them. Uh, what did you do to displease the Wi-Fi tree gods this time? My Wi-Fi's been okay, thankfully. I'm hoping it's going to stay okay. It's been okay the past couple of days. I think enough yelling at it worked. I do definitely want like a more like wood type and like a natural wood type, I think. The shingle tiles aren't that bad. See, it's up here. It's kind of interesting up here. I might go for like a tropical. Y'all can tell I'm the best at making decisions. I can make decisions so quickly. This game is so different than Jurassic World Evolution because Evolution isn't really. They've been adding more decorations. They've been better with adding more decorations. But they don't have modular building like Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, or Prehistoric Kingdom. And that's another thing that has in common with the Planet games is you can visit the Steam Workshop. Gosh, what looks best? I really like wood, maybe. Oh gosh, that's a lot for the walls, outer walls. Alright, so we have modern, tropical, basic, or arid for that. Exist. Alright, so the modern, we got wood tiles. Okay, this is the floor. Okay, so we have wood tiles. That looks really nice. Wood tiles vertical, so a little different. Concrete. Stone brick. I really like that. Aluminum cladding. Metal planks. Clean wood, painted brick, or painted cinder block. Oh. And then we got our tropical, which is bamboo. Weaved palm, painted wood. I honestly really like the hecking. What was it? Yes, let's do a glass floor. brick. Cinder block, corrugated metal. And then for arid, we have adobe. The arid cobblestones look pretty. Cobblestones look good too. Stone bricks. Stained metal. I honestly kind of liked. Which one did I say I liked? The stone brick? Look at that. Look at how it goes with it. Maybe I might change the oops. Hold on. Let me exit the group and then go back into it. There we go. Do you think that looks better? I think that looks better with the terracotta. Like, look at how nice that looks. When the lights, like how the lights light all that up. Ooh. I like that. Oh, it also affects the building. I kind of like that though. Oops. Like, if I'm gonna have a change for like both the ground and the side of the building, I kind of like that. What do you guys think? You think that looks good? Wood tiles outside are yes. Like these? I think I like the probably horizontal ones. I mean, I think it also looks good with the floor right here. But then we gotta choose a different roof. Because I think the other one only looks good with the wood slats actually look pretty nice with it. I can always set the time of the day to a better, honestly, so we can, let's actually turn off the day-night cycle. Can I edit what time it is? Woo. Usually like high noon is, because that's when the sun is like up, all the way up in the sky. Sure, that's as close as we can get. I think that's nice and bright. You think that's too much red, or do you think that looks nice? Let me know what do you guys think? I can let that go now. It looks very clean, honestly. Alright, and then what's this? Ah, this is the, for the statue. Okay. So for basic, we got default, moss, sand, or snow. Isn't Tyrannosaurus a, they're usually like coastal regions, but I mean, I think the moss also looks really nice. By the way, everything in this game are paleontologically accurate. A lot of them do have, gosh, like speculations that have not been confirmed nor denied. Can I make a different roof shape? Yes. Oh, you mean like change like this? I suck at modular building, I'll be honest. I can do the material and the color right now, or I can let's see. What kind of roof shape would you think? Yeah, okay, so see, there's all these modular pieces. There's a lot I can do with that. It wouldn't be a wall, it'd be on roof. See, there's a lot I could do with it. Oh, hi, Sarah. Welcome to the channel. You like sand? You like the sand for the for reptiles? Oh, I read that if my reptiles are slow, it's because my stream keeps buffering, so I may not catch responses. We'll see what we can do with this roof. We can. Honestly, what I'm thinking that might look better is if we just completely raise this portion and just make it completely flat. Do you guys think that would look better? Rather than it kind of, because it does look weird to me too a little bit for it to dip in like that. Or are you guys talking about like the type of material that you think would look better? Oh, hi, Kat. Uh, Falk said I should ping everybody that's in the Discord for announcements when I'm streaming. I had another individual, um, who I don't, just for their privacy, but, they suggested I add an announcement for it too in the Discord, so I might do that when I have time. Uh, Falk said the roof looks a little weird. Do you guys have any suggestions what I can do with the roof shape to kind of make it look a little better? In the meantime, suggested that the sandy rocks look better with the Tyrannosaurus statue. A gable roof? If it was a house-shaped roof instead of a flat one. Yeah, I do believe there was gable. Yeah, roof gable. Yeah, so yes, that is a house roof. I believe it's called a gable. So if I do, let's see. Oh, that's tiny. Can I blow that up? Well, there are dimensions for it. Alright, it's left shift to change height. Oh, there we go. It completely stopped the music, and I'm not sure why. It's because this is serious right here. Um, yeah, it looks like left left alt to change size. Can I? That is left alt. Hold left alt to change size. Okay, I'm grid width, angle snap, grid width, grid height. With that, hmm. So let me do my left shift. Oh no, that's not gonna do that. That's why. We gotta have it. I don't know why it stopped the music. I like the music. Can I? Oh, there we go. Hmm. Trying to figure out the in-game music. Can you put a garden on it to make an eco roof? Yeah. Let me see if I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can put like plants on it. See if I put, I think it'd be under scenery maybe. Fossils, murals, statues. No. Oh, here we go. Gardening. Yeah, okay. We can put planters on top of it. I want to see if we can put, oh, there's some topiaries. Garden trees, garden beds. Maybe that's more so what you guys are thinking is like a garden bed. So there's these substrate squares that I can probably put like flowers in them. Let's see. What do you guys think? Oh, hello. Hi, Morg. Talking about how you suggested for me to do announcements. I need to get on that. I have so much going on in my life. It's so hard to balance all this sort of thing. Um, right now we're trying to figure out what we want to do with this roof here because a lot of y'all think it looks a little weird, and I agree. Honestly, I agree. We got to make the entrance look nice before we start putting our exhibits together, and that's gonna be really fun. I kind of want this to be a no people park though. I usually like doing that. So I don't have to worry about if anybody gets hungry or not. It's just a happy little, it'll be a happy little reserves. All for garden beds. All right. So let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Got these substrate squares which I gotta raise up to the roof. Here we go. Now can I put flowers on them? Style set, mulch, basic. Oh, I see. So this is so you can put like these flowers on top of it and it'll look more natural. Okay. If we put those beds on it. We can also do like some of these. I hate having to raise it up every single time. Oh, did it not? There we go. Oh, I was hitting. Okay. Can also do, it looks weird having benches there though. Ooh, but we can do it'll look weird to have trees there, I think. I don't think we should do one with a tree. I think maybe... Can I put this up here? Yeah, if we do stuff like this, and like some of these little tropical flowers, but in like actual planters. And maybe we could put some of these topiaries up here too. That'll be kind of cute. Garden climbers. Ooh, so we could put like ivy hanging down from it as well. Ivy and vines. Uh, like parks and such on top of skyscrapers. Be cute. The long neck dinos could eat from the garden roof. I could put them kind of close. All right, so can do these. I'm trying to think what can do. I like the mulch. I like the mulch over the gravel. But we can do, let's see. So if we do like these substrate squares and do them in like, and then we can maybe add like gables like kind of around it to accentuate it. So if we do something like maybe this. Here, I want to make sure. Oop. I'm all for symmetry. Think that. So if we do something like, and then maybe we can add like other shapes in it too. We can also do a whole row. Like, I gotta make it kind of tight. It's been a while since I've done modular building. We'll just fill in that gap right there. Like that. And then maybe if you had like another row like that, and then put like flowers on it. What do you guys think? Whole middle, small bits like grass, line the edges with small bushes and topiaries. I will be picking up Planet Zoo once the new, there's gonna be a new DLC coming out this month. I have no idea what it is. And I'm hoping it comes out this month because that's usually when they do that sort of thing. But yeah, Morg is suggesting to do like, how do I turn standard? Okay. So do you think I should just do the inside or should I do the outside with it too? And then we can go back to placing flowers and this, and I might do another row. And then maybe some smaller ones over in there. I can do the same thing to Planet Zoo as well. Just make a zoo with every single animal in it. Now, I'm not the best modular builder, so sometimes I might visit the workshop. Oh. I wish I was a little more straight, but honestly, you can't really tell from afar that much. It's so hard to like, I don't think you can actually like line this stuff up. Oh, so I can do like this, maybe this garden. That's not gonna be straight, is it? Maybe if I go like that. That's like ever so slightly crooked. Alright, we're gonna have to, that's bothering me. I'd honestly rather just delete that. Look at this, hold on, look at this raptor. It has a flower tail. That's so pretty. Let's see. Oh, we can do that for the edges. I didn't even see there was a curved one. Alright, so if we do like... I might have to... That was kind of an idea. We can go back to this idea, but I want to do the, line it with the hedges first. It had to autosave. Alright, so... I have to bring it up every single time. Alright. So we're gonna do... I think that'll line it better, too. I'm gonna turn my camera around to make sure it's in the right spot. That's like perfect spacing. Alright, so if we do like this for the edges, and then we can maybe do like the ivy falling down from the other side. This is kind of just to fill in the roof more. And then whoop, rotate that. I think this looks better. I want to make sure. Okay. And now the music's playing, it's just kind of soft. Alright. That bothers me, that the caption is right there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oops, no! I meant to rotate my viewing camera, not the item. There we go. So yeah, like I've said, this is basically Planet Zoo, but with dinosaurs instead of... Well, it's not just dinosaurs, prehistoric creatures instead of extant, so modern creatures. I believe they have plans to not only do terrestrial, but to also do aerial and aquatic. So I think that's going to be pretty cool for the future. Yeah, I'll make sure to use the flower after. I'll kind of decorate like the outside with these topiaries. There's a decent amount to choose from. And this game is continuously updated as well, so I don't know what all they have planned for this year, but I do know they did add some new ones, as well as they added a new animal. So I thought it would be perfect to start incorporating this. Oh yes, I like this curve a lot better. Makes me able to like blend that better. And then we could do the flowers in the middle and the other topiaries. Alright. This is gonna be the trickier one, is trying to get it lined up here. So I think I'm gonna keep going from side to side. Just to kind of make sure. Y'all getting me distracted by working on the entrance instead of exhibits. That's okay. I like making the entire park pretty. Like, it doesn't really matter. Alright, and then we got this gap that we gotta kind of flush that out. I think that's good. Honestly, with not being able to like line things up, I feel like that's pretty darn good. And I think it's best to do it on the inside. So there we go. Takes a lot of concentration to place these properly. Alright, there we go. I know there's small little differences that makes it like that, but I mean, if you blend in the hedges, I'm not the best module. That actually doesn't look that bad. I think it's worse on this inner side than it is over there. It's not too terribly noticeable. Says shut up and take my money, sauce. So yeah, this game is I believe it's on Steam as well as on Epic. They do have a lot in plan for this game. I believe they went ahead, kind of like Day of Dragons, they kind of went ahead and made sure they had funding for absolutely everything in it that they wanted to do, and it did fairly well. So let's see. We have our topiary cat. Let's see. Where are we gonna place this? It's kind of small. I do kind of want to put the topiaries on the outer edge though. So maybe what we can do is we can put maybe the larger ones on the outside, figure out which ones are the larger ones and put them on the corners, and then space out smaller ones. So then it says it's an elephant. I mean, a mammoth was an elephant, so I guess that's fair. We've got a hadrosaur. That looks like a lambeosaurus. The raptor's kind of small. We got a sauropod. Stegosaur. They're honestly all pretty much the same size except the raptor, so we might put the raptor as like a centerpiece. And then we got a theropod. So they're all mostly... Maybe we can put like the herbivores on one side and the carnivores on the other. Can I resize them? I don't think I can. So I've tried to left alt to... Oh! Well, I lied. Yes, I can resize them. Very much so. So maybe I can make them larger. I just didn't... Maybe what I was testing it before couldn't be resized. Have I ever tried Horizon Zero Dawn? I have not tried any of the Horizon games. I don't think they're for PC. Put a little guy on there. Oh, the Arch Topiary. This one? We can try to... We can put that somewhere. Trying to figure out. That kind of looks weird away from the rest of the topiary, but what we can do is we can center it on one of these. Try to center it at least. Oh, that's pretty simple to center. Here by using this right there. And we could do that maybe, and then we can take away the hedge in the middle. So if here it was, it's so hard to line stuff up. I may or may not have moved that around too much. What do you guys think of that? You think Zero Dawn has a PC edition, but not sure about Forbidden West. I can see. I have so many games, honestly, I want to play and show you guys. And it's going to be kind of hard trying to balance everything to where it's shown enough to where people are happy, but then to where it's, like, still showing a variety. Oh, I think that looks okay. Wow. That was actually pretty darn well centered then. I don't know about the same for that one. Yeah, that one's a little off. Just a little. It's this one that's off. So what we can do, toggle advanced editing, a little trick that I learned from. And then we can just add another hedge there, I guess. Oh, I gotta move it up. Woo! Why did it go back down? Okay, there we go. It disappeared for a second. Is this one gonna be harder to... Goodness, okay. I think that's the same height as the others now. It's fine. I don't know. Maybe I should delete this part altogether, because it seems it's this period as well that's kind of wanting to be a little crooked. Right. Struggles is real. And then if we just keep it in there, but then have it... That's better, I think. Looks so charming. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to not put too much variety in it, because that'll be too much. So, like this game, I'm doing it right now because there was an update. So some games I'm not going to be doing as often as others. We want to try to finish some games, and then the games that have updates and whatnot, then I feel like that's fine. Oh, that's why the music stopped. Because I paused it. Or maybe it just pauses period when you're building. No? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to do... Tomorrow I was planning on doing Phasmophobia with some people, and then I'm going back, I'm doing Subnautica, and then maybe Path of Titans again. We're figuring it out. Don't want to put too much variety, but you don't want to be doing the same game over and over again. You want to have interest. So let's resize. Oh my goodness. It's interesting that the larger the topiaries are, like the more sparse the leafing is, which I mean makes sense. Alright, so I think if we put the saber cat like there. So how many carnivores do we have? 3. Okay, so we could put the saber cat on one, the theropod on another. So like this. And then maybe we can balance it out by putting a smaller herbivore there, and then we're gonna put our little... I honestly want to put the raptor right here. Make sure it's size it up a little. I kind of like it sideways like that. Like that. Make sure he's a little... Alright. I kind of like that. It looks like he's kind of perching there. I hope it is. Slash I hit the world border, I think. Okay, so smallest of these, I think. Oops. Oh, if you press shift rather than holding it, it goes directly to the ground. Okay, that's good to know. So I think... Actually, I want something quadrupedal, maybe. Maybe like... Maybe that will flush it out better. If we put a mammoth right there. And then... Hadrosaur right here. And then we got 2 more. We could put these guys, like, in the middle. So we put, like, put the Stegosaurus, like, here-ish. And then the Sauropod, oops, I'm changing this height, not the rotation. And the Sauropod, like, here. What do you guys think about that? It's a lot of greenery, for sure. I don't think anything's floating, besides what I currently have. There we go. Then I know gables were suggested. Those are awnings. So then if we do like roof. And then if we the rotation. It needs to change the grid. So I need to change the height of that. So we're gonna have to figure out. So maybe like this. We do little gables like that. Saber cat's kind of on where. And then we can rotate some for like here the other way, maybe? I don't know. It has to be... I feel like there's maybe easier ways to do this sort of thing that I don't know about. That kind of gives it a bit more dimension. That's a lot of dinos. Yeah, we gotta do some flowers in like the middle. Here, let me add a little bit more of these real quick. Let me make sure that's at the right height. So you don't want that to be floating. Okay. I don't feel like that's straight all the way. Right, there we go. Like that, maybe? Is the raptor floating? That's okay, that's a quick fix. I don't think it actually has feet. There we go. Alright. Now let's try to put down some flowers. Jeez, a lot of these are really... Oops. I keep changing the height and not the size. How big can we make some... Do you think these are too... Oh my gosh. How large... That's the biggest you can... Oh dear. I don't know. I don't think I should make them that big. Maybe this is okay though? It's a nice color. The roof dinos are having a party. Okay. You can't take that away from them. They're having a party. Ooh, this is the perfect size. So we can use the clover beds to, do this. Look at that. I think that's nice. And then maybe we can use another type of flower. It's goldenrod. I honestly want to use the foxglove for kind of, or maybe we can use a little bit of everything. So like, just kind of place them around, I guess. Let's see. Can add a few different flowers. So, okay, that's clipping a little bit. I kind of want to add flowers by this little guy. Ooh, it's perfect. That's kind of floating though, isn't that? That's an easy fix. Maybe have that as our last variety for up here. Kind of needed a bit of splash of yellow, I thought. Alright, what do you guys think about that? Maybe there's not too many flowers. We didn't do cattle eye. Ooh. Can add this one to the raptor. Kind of makes it blend in more. Prehistoric large variations. Okay. I think our roof's pretty decorated. It makes it look a lot less weird now, I think. Alright. I think we can continue on a little bit. Alright. So, ooh, I think this is the actual statue for the Tyrannosaurus. So we got, yeah, the basic. So we can choose its, it has a path connection. So you can choose its, what it's made out of. So this is marble, and we can choose its pose. Polished. I honestly like the marble. That's bronze. I think that's it. I like the marble. I kind of like that pose. What do you guys think? I kind of like that. It's a little close to the palm tree there, but that's okay. Do I have it looking at guests, or... I don't know why. Needs a path connection. That should be considered a path. Clear that for now. I had a path before. It should be considered. That's weird. We'll figure that out. I'm not huge on the walking, but I like... Do you guys think pose 1, so the roaring, or pose 2, where it's looking at guests coming in? Like pose 1, it's roaring. Alright, I want to figure out this path, why it's saying that there's no path connection, because there should be. It said there was a path connection before. It's because it's considering that to be a wall and not an actual path, which is weird. But, so don't know why it's considering. Maybe there was path, maybe it registered like path beneath it. No, there isn't. So I want to see what kind of path I want to go for. Maybe let's remove that for now. There was this natural, that's gravel. I don't really like that. Modern hexagon, modern cobblestone. I kind of like cobblestone paths a lot. So what happens if I, let's get to cover that though. So where I can hide alerts like that? So that's really bothering me. Maybe I'll just pretend that alert doesn't exist. I don't really want my park to be open anyways. Oh dear. Yeah, I kind of agree with the roar one. It's like, oh my goodness, it's roaring. You realize though, hey, it's not a real Tyrannosaurus, sob. But that doesn't mean we won't see a real one. Okay, so, well, in order to actually make animals, I need to have a nursery. Oh, they still don't have the Paleopedia out. So, yeah, we need our... What is that? It's gonna be under park infrastructure, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, we can choose... I can build one manually. That'd be a pain. I usually like using prefabs, though. So we have this one. It's just basic design. We can always alter a little bit of it. This one. This one. Holy crap. Is there a way for me to, like, turn that off so I can look at it better? Yes, no, maybe. This one has flowers. We like flowers. And it's really nice and impressive. It gives me a lot of InGen vibes. Now, is there a way for me to, like, place it, like... Wish I could... That's a really bright freaking highlight. Like, okay, I get the memo. So I usually like having my buildings kind of close. There should have been a new update. Yeah. Where now, so with the grass, so in the new update that released, I think it released yesterday, grass literally would be through here and you had to use a filter to literally get rid of all the grass. But now it looks like it, I think you might even be able to do the range of how far the grass goes out. I liked this one the best. It was kind of hard to see out of the, oh, it's kind of floating a little bit though. Let's kind of fix that. Or is it? Yes, it's floating. That's a quick fix. I should be if I can actually see what I'm doing. Maybe. No, that's too low. Is there a way to turn that highlight off? Because that's annoying as heck. Alright, that should be better. Ish. Maybe it needs to be raised just a tad more. I don't know. It looks okay, I think. Alright, so now because we have a genetics lab, we can actually start doing dino things. And even looks like the dinos can come up. Uh-oh. Yeah, we do need to raise that a little bit because some of it's kind of still under. That's a pain. Be like that. Is it out of the grass? Maybe a little higher. Get your butt up. Thank you. It's like I don't want it to be in the ground, but I don't want it to be floating either. It's very finicky. Maybe that. Or maybe that's just how it's supposed to be, because it looks like it's like floating on one side, but not on the other. If we back it up a little. There we go. I think that fixed it. I think it's okay now. Because that part is still in the ground. Why is part of it like you were to think that would conform better, but it doesn't. Maybe that fixed it-ish. Maybe that part is supposed to be in the ground. Oh no, it fixed it. It's not in the ground anymore. Okay. So that must be... Okay. I think this is as close as we're gonna get to the very finicky height thing. Alright. So, enclosures, maybe. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun. So there's enclosures and exhibits. Mini aviary. Okay. And we're gonna have to figure out paths. Okay. So, maybe check settings. There might be a way to change opacity. Maybe. Oh, we gotta make this pretty real quick. So, maybe we can have it match our other building, I think. I don't know why that's flickering like that. Roof material, I think we went for, yeah, kind of the same. Yeah, it's only been, oh, it's not anymore. Okay. Ooh, there's substrate, so, like for the plants, let's find some real quick so we can, they're honestly probably very hidden, because it's very thick. I honestly don't know how many of this is part of the environment and what's part of the building. Honestly, a lot of it's probably the environment. The plants on... I don't even remember where the plants are. But either do mulch or So there were flowers on the thing. Oh, here. There we go. We can do mulch or gravel. I think I like the mulch better. Do what I do and just put bushes over the ugly parts. Same. Alright, so now I think we can go ahead and start seeing if we can put things together. So we can access our genetics lab. Yeah. So it has everything sorted by like what they're related to. I think the only things that are not in here is what's in the aviary. So there's 2 more that are in there. Does it tell us? Yeah, our plant biomes, how much forest they want, the fence security, the temperature, crowding, minimum size. Kind of just clicked on a Dana Curious. They're still working out the feather mapping. It's not the best right now, but I've seen worse. Worse, not worst. There is an unfeathered for if... Wow. They're probably going to be releasing a patch for that soon. Because I don't remember it being that to that extent. Let's see. So I think at first, let's look at our excavations because what I want to do is make everything that like lived together like in the same. So that's the whole. It's interesting they included Antarctica because there were like dinosaurs that lived there. So I think at first, oh, it's gonna be interesting mixing carnivores with herbivores. I think that might be an option we can turn off in the future. Alright. I usually kind of like starting left to right, so we can make us a Prince Creek formation one, or at least start with Prince Creek, so that's going to be Edmontosaurus Cookpagensis and Pachyrhinosaurus peritorum. It looks like they like... So this is the Cretaceous period in Alaska. And they like the same sort of biome, so we need to figure out which one of them wants more space. Now, I have animal welfare turned off, so technically they don't even have to care what the heck is going on. But, oh, yeah, maybe that is blocking that. Yeah, let's get rid of the, There we go, is that better? Cleaning that up a little bit. That's part of the decoration. I think that's part of it. Yeah, because that's supposed to be like where the animals come out at. Yes, there is a terrain manipulation tool. Terraforming. I might just use some of the prefab animal shelters and stuff. I like using prefab as much as I can, honestly, or workshop. The workshop isn't directly... It's like not in it as well right now. I think it'll be better in the future, but for right now. We can make plazas and stuff like that, but like I said, I don't... Ooh, I see like there's scenery for... Viewing area. We can work on that on the decoration stuff and whatnot. Wait, oh, I want to turn weather off. No. Sunny. Go away. Thank you. Let's see. I don't know why it's not saying like there's no path connected. The paths are weird. Let's see. So Ingalls. Let's see. Ingalls snap. I usually like my paths to be Ingalls snapped. Doesn't connect to anything in there though. It's the problem. And it's round, and it's like I want it to be. I guess that works. Just start out like that. Can I, does it say? Yeah, like, I don't know what I'm gonna, it's a pain in the butt. That's what that is. Yeah, cause that's just gonna go right over it. I don't want that. So we're just gonna pretend that's not a problem. Alright. Music kind of reminds me of, like, the Ewok music in Star Wars, I'm not gonna lie. Just a little bit. Okay. So we can start with our first exhibit, I think. That's our nursery holder. Alright, so... Wait, I do want to look at the excavations for the Microraptor and stuff. Like, do you need to... Just looking really quick. I don't think there's anything. Yes, okay. It does. So, like, yeah, Microraptor's gonna be there. Okay, sounds good. Just checking. Alright, so our first exhibit, I wanted to be these guys. Let's start to get to the nursery. Let's look at the Edmontosaurus first. Let's see. So, yeah, so we have Theropoda, so that's our theropods, or meat eaters. There's Coelophysis, and there's different skins, and then also different subspecies, so. And then usually the males are more colorful than the females. And sometimes they have different... No, maybe not for the Coelophysis. Sometimes they're different sizes. So then, Dilophosaurus. Okay, yeah, see, their head crest is different. Males are a little brighter. It's not always necessarily the case for all skins, but for some of them, definitely. That one's really pretty. I love that one. I like the purple crest. So then there's like Torvosaurus. Yeah. See, male versus female. Oh yeah, age. That's gonna be a thing in the future. See, they often all see that that's a different species. So technically that's the genus and that's the species. So when you say a dinosaur name and all that, it's not really an individual species. And for some of them, like for Torvosaurus, there's technically two different species. So there's Tenari and Gurnei. There we go. I don't remember Acrocanthosaurus being in when I last played. Very chunky lad. Tyrannosaurus, and for some of them, yeah, there's even a fluffy Rex. See, that's Tarbosaurus Batar, so it's under the Batar. So that's, even though it's underneath the Tyrannosaurus, because they're so closely related, it's actually technically a different genus. Close cousins. And then I already kind of went through the Deinonychurus real quick. So then Sauropodomorphos, your sauropods, so your long necks. There was Camarasaurus. See, they even have different sizes. So you see how Camarasaurus lentis compared to the human, and then you get Grandis, smaller. And then there's the premise. So the Brachiosaurus one, and there's Argentinosaurus. Literally the largest animal to ever walk the earth. They were the heaviest recorded. Then Thyreophora, I'm trying to think. I don't think they were quite Ankylosaurs, but I think they were kind of closely related. So there's Solidosaurus. I don't think there's any other, yeah. And then Ornithopoda is going to be like your hadrosaurs. It means bird-hipped. So you have your Dryosaurus. There's even a little fluffy. There's even a little fluffy one. Here's your Iguanodon. I think they're all Bernazartensis, yeah. So like Parasaurolophus is another one. You have two different species, Walkeri and Ceratocrystatus. And then you have Caronosaurus. So very closely related, but not the same genus. They couldn't interbreed or anything. There's Edmontosaurus, Lambeosaurus, and then you have Marginocephalia. So that's going to be like your Ceratopsian, so like Triceratops. So there's Psittacosaurus. SP on any animal means the species name is the same as the genus. So it'd literally be Psittacosaurus, Psittacosaurus. And then you have Protoceratops. They were a very early ceratopsian, a little guy. And then there's Nasutoceratops, Styracosaurus, Pachyrhinosaurus, which one of these is what we're going to add. We're going to add the Paratorum. So the fluffy one, and then I think Triceratops. Yeah, there's Horridus Porsus. Oh, they just have 2 skins each. Okay. And then Aphrotheria, so Mammuthus. It's literally Mammuthus primigenius is woolly mammoth. That's just it in scientific terms. Woolly mammoth is literally just what we call it in English. So yeah, they need to fix the hair mapping, hair and feather mapping. It might just be in here too, and not when I actually make them. So I like how they all have their different, and some of them just, even though like you can see they're all Mammuthus primigenius, some of them still have different sizes. So I think I like the variation. And then you have Lorisiatheria, so that's going to be your odd-toed ungulates. So we have Coelodonta antiquitatis, that's your woolly rhino. And then we got our new fellow that was added yesterday, Paraceratherium, the currently largest recorded mammal. There is some debate that, and I don't remember what the other mammal is, that might have been larger, but yeah, so these guys and woolly rhinos were related. I'd say these guys were probably somewhere between rhinos and tapirs. They're all actually pretty related, as well as equines like horses. Those are in the mix as well. And you got your smaller Juxia charamurensis. You can kind of see the tapir a lot in this one, but all of these are as paleontologically accurate or speculative as possible. And then you have carnivora. Carnivora is your cat's canine, felines, canines, and ursids, so bears. So we have a feline right here, the Smilodon. We have Smilodon fatalis and populator, the 2 species. So, and then there's 2 more that are not in here because they're exhibit animals. So that means they have like locked animations sort of thing. Like think back to like Planet Zoo has exhibit animals as well. It's often what they do for the smaller animals that they want to be less interactable. But anyways, so I think we were gonna do Edmontosaurus, not Regalis or Anectens, but Cookpekensis. So we're gonna go with this guy. I do not see a male-female difference. Now, what I think is really cool, though, about this game is everything is randomized. Everything has like a like even though it might look like this right now, like they might all have different skin variations. And I don't think it's been incorporated yet, but they're trying to do albinism and melanism and piebaldism, leucism as well. So that's gonna be really cool when that comes out. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a randomized chance. It's not gonna be one of these main genetic skins. So anyways, we need a minimal size. We need a fence security of greater than 2, but less than 2.5. Alright. Minimal size of 12,000 meters squared. They don't really... It doesn't look like they care too much about temperature, though. So they like temperate and boreal. Let's see. So we're gonna go with... And then 2.5, we're gonna look at our Pachyrhinosaurus. They like a fence security, though, of 1. 16,000 meters. So I usually like going for what's the strongest. So we have 16,001. So we're gonna go for probably a strength of a little less than 2.5, but 16,000 for that. So let's start making that exhibit. Yes, so that's it. Our enclosures there. Okay. So we can use... Alright, so we can use that. Don't use that though. Okay. So we can use our arid clay fence. Arid pillar. They weren't really arid though, so maybe use something less. We could use... they weren't tropical either. Maybe something wood. Not arid. Oh, we can use the modern wood fence. Try that. Yeah, I don't want to do tropical. We can use iron bar. Glass, let's see. Kind of want to use a modern wood. So we're going for 16,000 square meters. So if you take 20,000, let's see. Oh, that can't be opened. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna do some math right here. So you want to take the square root of 16,000 to figure out how much I need per side. Oh, it should be 4. It should be 4. Never mind, because 16 should be 4,000, right? So then you need 20. 4,000 divided by 20. That doesn't seem right. That almost doesn't seem right, does it? I wonder if it'll tell me, like, if I make a full enclosure. Kind of want to check real quick. Let's check that. Like, does it tell me how big it is? Alright. Yeah. It should. So this is 6,000 and we need 16,000. Alright. Yeah, like, you can't really math it. It's so weird. I've experienced this playing a zoo as well. It's really weird. So we need... I think this looks really nice, though. I kind of accidentally had it go through there, but I guess that's okay. Alright. But anyways, we need... Yeah. So... So I'm gonna need it twice to that. Oops. Or I like to try, I want to try twice to that. Anyways. It says it has high visibility, so I don't think we should have to worry about that too much. Alright. At least it somewhat tells you like how to make it pretty straight. I like it when they tell you. I can't make it... You mean I can't curve it that way to make it pretty? Let's see. I'd be okay with that. So weird. That kind of bothers me a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. So it does kind of recognize how close I have it to that. But maybe we could do something like this. But what if I want to close off the gap? I can like snap it shorter. There we go. Do something like that. We need to double this, apparently. I'd rather double this length. Alright. I made the vitamin. Alright. So we're going to extend this. It's such a pretty curve. So we extended it that way. Yep, alright. I don't mind if it curves that way. I just want it to, Oh my gosh, I honestly don't like how it tries to curve or go straight. Like, I want you to do one or the other. I mean, I guess that's okay. How much space is this, though? Can I click on the fence, please? Isn't it not? Is it not closed all the way? Is that why? It's two different kinds of fences. I think. Wait. It's not even letting me select it. It's kind of weird though. Like, okay, you let me select that. Now let me select what kind of fence I'm going to be using. And we'll have a good day. Alright, now there's something wrong with this because it's like not letting me select. Let's see, let's troubleshoot this. Into the jungle we go. Ah, that's our problem. There we go. Yep, that's enough space now. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not the worst either. Alright, so I think that's enough space for our guys there. Alright, so now let's see. You want to double check what kind of trees they want. They want temperate and boreal. And they want 60 to 100%. Here, let's look at our forest water ratio first. They want 50%. Is that like what they're okay with or what they want? Probably the max of what they're okay with is 50%. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So, we need 10 to 35% and 60 to 100. Yes, that's exactly what they want. And they both want temperate and boreal. They only want 30% exhibit crowning. I'm glad we went big then. Alright. So... Alright. Temperate and boreal. Alright, let's see. I think we might be able to... Yes, so you can choose tree removal. Remove all or selected vegetation. I hit tropical, period. Yeah. So it should be removing tropical vegetation, I think. How did we get a fence in the middle of the... I don't know. Oh. Yeah, well now it says we don't have... Oh, you know what? Because I think some plants, like, register as others. So they said temperate and boreal, right? Okay. So... 10 to 35% water. We're gonna have to terraform that, I think. Yeah. I don't know at what depth they'd want it, though. You can get muddy water, rough water, calm water. We could make it pretty, but this is 13%. I feel like that's okay. We could always make it prettier. Like, just make sure it's less than 35%. Okay. So we need vegetation. We want... Okay, so there's no grassland yet. Tropical wetland. We want temperate. Oh yeah, you can paint. So I do want to check, make sure. They all say Europe, North America. Don't want any Bengal bamboo. That's not in North America. A lot of these are only in North America, actually. Alright, so I think maybe paint 30% with this. We're gonna do that. That was a little much, but that's okay. I can do substrate, so grass, rock, gravel, automatic slope painting. I think they're okay with grass, maybe. Oh, okay. So, oh, there's different, okay, we might have to mess with that too. Alright, so, and then boreal. So, anything that's not North America, then we're taken out of there. Alright, we got 77% vegetation, forested vegetation, which is honestly what they're happy with. I think that looks nice. Okay. So now we're gonna paint. I don't think they care about. No, it doesn't look like they really care about what kind of, biome they're in. Alright, so, that'll kind of make it pretty, I guess. Housing, we gotta find, like, a housing thing as well. Yeah, because temperature's not a factor into it yet. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Time period, region, dig site. Okay. Total animal rating, bonus decoration. Alright. Let's see here. Is there a way to, like, I would love to be able to, like, randomize. But we might just have to randomly paint, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna randomly paint. I honestly kind of like that. I honestly think random painting makes it look more like it's an actual environment rather than just there. They can very much be very happy with this. We even got a little snow there for our little fuzzy pachyrhino. Look, we got it in the water too, so we got all that going on. Can look at our animal care. Prefab. What do you think these guys would like? It's got an animal house. Animal shelter. Is it a rock? I think that'd be more for like predators. Animal shelter. Rock 3 updated. Animal shelter rock. Sauropod house. Shelter thatch. Wooden. Excuse me. Domes. Domes the domes are probably for like the aviaries. Animal stables. Sauropod, the sunbrella. Honestly, I wonder if after we place them, if we'd be able to see, okay, this is what they want to be happy with. Shelter space. So I got Sarah asked if I have played Path of Titans and if I recommend it. Yes. I actually did a video on it last, I believe, Tuesday. We did a modded creature event on my server, and I do recommend it. I think it's a really fun game. Now, official servers have very intense survival mechanics, and there are a lot of toxic people on it. However, if that's not kind of your sort of thing, there's always community servers that some are more relaxed, some are but I really like the way combat works and survival works in it. Honestly, in my opinion, I haven't played Beasts of Bermuda, but I've played the Isle, and since I've played Path of Titans, I'm not sure I can ever go back to the Isle. Part of it is because when you die, you don't entirely lose everything you've done and start over. You just lose a little bit of progress and a little bit of currency. I also like how customizable what your creature can be, and like what gender you choose and what subspecies as well. Well, technically it's species, but they call it subspecies for the sake of lack of confusion. Um, and all of the skins and like patterns and palettes you can get. It's there's like over 100,000. Like you will never find another character that looks the same as yours, especially with all the mods. I because I run my own server clusters, I have them based on mod compatibility. So I have like one for PC, one for mobile, one for PlayStation, and one for Switch. Um, of course, everything is compatible. Almost everything is compatible now. There's only one mod that's only compatible for PC, and there's only two mods that are not compatible for Switch. That are not map mods. I'm not counting the map mods. I don't there's a lot of gorgeous map mods, but I am using one of the base maps. So I honestly really like it. Um, I'm all for it, honestly. I kind of just want to set up the environment, honestly, and throw them in there. And if they want anything else, I can throw them other things. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get the yes. This is the Arctic skin. So this is kind of our Arctic diet of plants and fruit. So let's make a male and a female. And so those are incubating. Select all. Oh, they're automatically incubated. Okay. So they're automatically named. So we have our male is Marty. And this is our female, Ella. So they're already pretty much enjoying it. Ella looks a little lighter than Marty, very interesting. But they already seem to be pretty... They're going to be adding new behaviors in the future, too. But look at how gorgeous these guys are. This is our female right here. So... Edmontosaurus is actually a very large hadrosaur. It looks like their welfare's doing good.
Found all over
Nigel Marvin,
America,
yep.
Edmontosaurus is the textbook.
Oh, look at her. She's like licking at her feet.
Hadrosaurs are commonly referred to as duck-billed dinosaurs. But don't let that catchy moniker fool you. These dinosaurs lived on land, not in water.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure he's done a lot of paleo documentaries, and I'm kind of surprised that they got him to voice in this game. But, like, look at how gorgeous. There's no babies yet, but and I do have aging disabled. Like, look at these behaviors already, and they're adding more in the future. Look at her flop. She wants to sunbathe. Oh my goodness. I love them. So look, you can like put your you can track them and all that. I always like having at least one male and one female. Oh, she's taking a little nap. Is that Marvin right here? Yeah, he looks like he's a little darker than she is. The colors and sizes are different, so I think she might be larger than Marty. And does a little shake right there. But this is our Arctic. Um, maybe that's the case. Maybe I should add more snow to in here. Oh, he's going in the water for a little swim. Everything can swim in this game as well. He might just be getting a drink. The male isn't Marty? Yes, it is! Drake said the male wasn't Marty. Yes, the male is indeed Marty. That is his name. We can always rename them whenever. I do like the randomized names, though. He did a little shake there. Alright, let's add their buddies, the Pachyrhinos. Now, because the Rhinoceros is, that we're adding is Fluffy, and these guys' names is Arctic. Do you guys think we should maybe add more snow and stuff? Let me know what you guys think. I don't see too much color variation in them, honestly. I love Edmontos. But yeah, let's see. Let's add our. So yeah, it's Arctic. It's so interesting. It doesn't actually say like oh, it does say temperature 2 to 12 degrees Celsius. They do like it colder than the others. Okay. All right, we're gonna add their buddies, the basalt skin Pachyrhinus peritorum. Alright, so let's add a male and a female. Females are a little smaller than the males, so you can see that. Alright, we're going to select all and we're going to release them. So we have Marley and Byron. So let's put Byron. Oh, he's already running. Marley. So these guys did actually live together, so this is actually pretty accurate environment. See, look at how much smaller she is than him. She looks a little darker than him too. There's very slight color variations in this game. It gives them a lot of uniqueness, I think, though. I might add a little more snow and rock and a little less grass, honestly. It doesn't affect them in any way, and I think they'll look more at home. So we can add just less grass. We need less grass, so let's add substrate, leaf litter, rock. Alright. Snow. We need a lot of that. Kinda wanna... Rock. Wanna go over the snow a little more. Maybe keep the snow out of the water, it doesn't make sense. or the leaf litter, actually. You guys think that looks better? I think I like that better. Let's see, there's size difference. Look at that. Byron has a more colorful frill than Marley does too. Oh, she's going for a little charge. So interesting seeing a fluffy, yeah, so I think it is only in the character menu because it looks fine in game. Oh, she's taking a little nap. What? Marty's just standing. I don't know why the noises are so quiet. Let me see if I can make those louder. No, I can't. Or maybe yes, master volume's down. Maybe turn music down though. So you guys can hear the sounds better. And turn the voice down a bit more too. I just want to hear the sound more. There we go. Should be better. Is that better, guys? We want to be able to hear our creatures. Alright. I think this exhibit's done unless if there's anything else that I can add in there. I love herbivores. I love carnivores too. Like, herbivores are so peaceful and so amazing to watch, and then the carnivores are just super cool, you know what I mean? Like, I can just sit here and just watch. I think this looks like a really nice exhibit. I like a little bit of grass. I think that makes sense, but all of that, yeah. Alright, let's see if there's any other buddies we can throw in here. So yes, this is kind of our Prince Creek formation. So we're gonna look. Oh, those guys might be by themselves. Oh, you can see like what skin colors were there as well. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick look real quick. So that's... Yeah, so they all lived in like different environments and stuff, so that's gonna be really interesting to put together, I think. Right now we're looking for... And it's totally okay to do exhibits where they're all by themselves, I think. Because when there's updates and they add more, then we could add more to them. Yeah, so I think that exhibit might be done. From the looks of it. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. They definitely have a lot more planned. So this is our Prince Creek formation. So I want to call that. Can I name it? Can you not name enclosures yet? Well, that kind of sucks. Oh well. Exhibit crowding is only 4%. Does exhibit crowding go by how many are in the exhibit per the space? Because I only have 4 animals in there. And while it would be cool to make like big herds, I kind of want to be careful about that sort of thing. I could add it when they add more information. Oh, look at that. They're cuddling. This is so precious. Alright. So I think that exhibit's done. Yes. fluffy Pachyrhinosaurus. It's kind of a little hard to see them a lot of the times with how big this exhibit is, but I also don't want to overcrowd or anything. So they're just going to be happy with pairs right now, a male and a female. Oh, look. They're grazing. Oh, they're like best friends. Look at that. So those are both the girls. I don't know where the boys went, but they're somewhere. They gotta come by here sometime because that's their water. Even though they don't have a water need, that doesn't mean that they can't still come up to it. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do next. So that's our first exhibit. Looks like one for Pachyrhinosaurus leucostai. So, looks like they're gonna be in like a marshy area, and so that was in Alberta during the Cretaceous. I feel like I could totally like put some of these together, but maybe some of these are together. I don't know. So they're marsh pachyrhinos, so can't really put them with the others. I mean, they can't be with those guys though. We actually might be able to combine those, because they can all be in the marsh. They all have marsh, temperate, and they were all in Alberta as well. During the Cretaceous, so we might actually be able to combine all these guys. Guessing we should maybe try it. Kind of start with one, make it. Huh. Let's see. I honestly might combine these. I don't see why not. Or maybe not, I don't know. See, these guys, like, Here's what I'm thinking, is we might be able to combine all of these. Because they all liked the same. Do you guys think we should keep to the formation? So that means they actually lived with each other. But they all have the same biomes too. Think what I might do is I might make them like separate exhibits maybe, but then like combine them in a way. A lot of these guys are in the Cretaceous. It's very hard deciding what I want to do with this. It also says trying to figure out how I want to mix these exhibits. Alright, yeah, Sarah, you have fun. She said she was hopping off. Don't mind me as I try to figure out how I want to do these exhibits. Might make it just one giant exhibit. Maybe. And like add regions to it. So I could totally like merge these. I think as long as they were in the same time period, it's fine. Time period and maybe country? A lot of the regions are so diverse. And something that I've noticed is that a lot of them like don't say they were with each other, if that makes sense. Like all of them are only in one excavation, which makes me kind of honestly want to merge a lot of them even more. I'm gonna drag to that degree. It's like you look at Pachyrhinosaurus and Edmontosaurus. I mean, they all had to live at about the same time, right? So I'm thinking we can maybe make an exhibit connected that has these guys, and then add a connection point to it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, the Edmontosaurus with Edmontosaurus. Because our other Edmontosaurus is in. So I'm thinking we can do one with these guys next. Hmm. So torn between it, honestly. So I think when you generically use when a genus lived this time period, it's referring to that genus and not necessarily their subspecies. So I think by looking at another Edmontosaurus. I think we can merge like the formations kind of. So it does share one biome that they share. And then we can merge that with those guys and those guys. It's such a tough decision. So we have Tyrannosaurus, Edmontosaurus, and Triceratops. Alright. Sorry guys, I've been trying to make these decisions and it's like... I don't know if I want to make them separate, completely separate, or if I want it to be like sectioned, if that makes sense. Alright, we're gonna try to go with something so that we're not just sitting here. Definitely seem to like their exhibit, for sure. I think I might want to section it based on the formations and then merge it all together in the end, if that makes sense. As long as they have something similar or like a mix or something, then I think it's fine. So I think, yeah, that's going to be the next theme we go for. Let me double check real quick. So yeah, that I think it was the temperate is kind of the only thing we have going for us here. So then we're gonna mix those other 3 biomes, by the way. What was that other biome? Kind of that spruce tree-ish. Okay. We share none of that with the others. Alright. So we might merge it with this, and then, like, make the others off to the side, maybe? Like, okay, now it has less of this. We might try that. Alright. So, here, let me extend the path. Which path did we choose? I think it was this one? A little crooked, but that's okay. Alright. How much space do we have up here? Because I like to try to utilize as much space as possible in my builds. So what animals are we looking at again? Just double checking. Tyrannosaurus, Edmontosaurus, and Triceratops. This is going to be interesting to throw it in together. Okay. And I want to point out something. Danichirus is an herbivore, but it's in theropods. They were... So they were also in ornithomimid, so bird mimic. So they were related to, like, Gallimimus and whatnot. Rather than, like, Therizinosaurs, even though it might look like one. Alright. Tyrannosaurus likes 14,000 meters. They only like a 5% exhibit crowding. That's gonna be tough with everything that we're gonna have, though. Yeah, it's not really gonna work that well. They did have animal welfare turned off. So, 14,000, that's pretty small in comparison, I think. And then we got, yeah, so coastal, temperate, wetland, and tropical. Okay. That's an interesting mixture. So, fence security between 3 and 4. And then we're going to look at our Edmontosaurus, 20,000. Significantly larger. Triceratops likes 10,000. Okay. Just double checking the Tyrannosaurus. So we're probably gonna have to go for 20,000. So it's gonna be larger than this. So I'd go for maybe three lengths of an enclosure. And what did Tyrannosaurus like for? Yeah, we're gonna go for a 3 to 4. Okay. Not arid. We don't want to do that, but we can do tropical. That's something we can do. Okay. So we can do this tropical stone brick. I kind of like that. Don't want to do the tropical bamboo. Don't want to do iron bar either. So I kind of like this more. Alright. We're gonna... 1, 2, alright. So that means I probably want to go for a length of 4 coming off of here. We're gonna find the... Let's see, we gotta find the tip that goes out the most, so we don't... Alright. So we're gonna do this. Let's see what over here says. Where is the connection point? Right here? Okay. See how big that is? Not quite large enough? That is okay. So then... Honestly, I just want to connect these two like this. That honestly looks better too. So now, yeah, we got a 32,000. Okay. I don't really want to put a path around it yet, because I don't know where else I'm going to go with this. But... So, we are going to look at what we got. I want to remove all trees and everything. Oop. Yeah, it does remove all of it. Okay, that's good to know. I should have did it more intensely, please. Thank you. Because I want to do that by myself. Invalid placement. But I want to get rid of that tree. There we go. Oops. Tree removal. I don't want to place anymore right now. I will in a minute. I don't think it was expecting me to utilize my space to this degree, but we're doing it. Can always go back and make all these things nice and neat. More nice and neat. It's not really the best, but let's get rid of all this. Alright. So, we got this space. We're gonna kind of increase our Cretaceous North America area with it. So... is that in there? No, not really. How much water do they like? That's our next step. Right? Tyrannosaurus likes 10 to 50%. Our Edmontosaurus likes 10 to 50, and our Triceratops likes 10 to 50. They have like 50 to 90 forestation as well. So we're gonna have to keep track of that. Okay. So kind of continuing off of there, our water is 22%, so I think that's within the range. Alright. They like a lot of biomes. A lot of them. So we're gonna take a look. Tropical, wetland, temperate, and coastal. Whoops. Just making sure. And we're gonna have to be careful about that, keeping that 50 to 90. Tropical, wetland, temperate, and coastal. Let's do the painting of the vegetation. Now they're all in North America, so we're gonna do a select all. None of these are in North America. Alright. Alright, we got a lot of North American stuff here. Alright. Alright. Alright, there's our wetlands. So look through these real quick. That one's not North America. That one's not. Alright. That's a lot of trees. Alright. So I might have to go through these real quick. Forest is 86%, so honestly, that's fine, I think. I'm pretty darn sure 86 is within the range. Yeah. It's pushing it, but it's in there. Okay, so let's decide substrate. Starting with our tropical. Whoops, that's okay, because we're going to be combining all these. We'll go through and polish the in between as well better. Alright. That kind of transitions it better, I think. Alright. So let's take a look. I honestly think it's too much rock. And a lot of places. I think maybe more, like brownish textures, I think. Substrates and like darker sands and stuff. Like that. I think that looks more appropriate. Put a little more. Maybe do it with a little more rock, just a little bit. Nothing too crazy though. Kind of sucks I can't really do it up over there. Paint a little grass. Because I think it needs a little grass, right? Just not as much as it's been having, and then maybe... Not that kind of rock, though. Maybe temperate rock. I feel like more like, the grass is like too green for what I wanna... Maybe that's okay. But so I want more like substrates and litters and leaf litters and stuff. I think that's better. Kind of just adding. I mean, a lot of the marsh plants are in there, and I think that adds points. Here, I do want to paint some more substrate there. Maybe some leaf litter there. Mix with a little bit of grass. It's so... There we go. There we go. Kind of like blot it better. Yeah, I like that. Not to that intensity. Like, you don't want it to be too... I can't get this one to be like as pretty as I want it. Like, I want a little bit of grass, but like not enough to where it's like... Like, grass is okay, but I don't... But in this area right here, it's not really a grassland. It's like a... it's forest. I can't really do anything about the edges, unfortunately. But the rest. A lot of it blends pretty well, I think, but I think that looks okay. A little bit of grass there, not too much. I want to do something about over here though. Nah, I don't want to do it with coastal. That was too intense. That was too... Yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out over here. Temperate, maybe? Something like that. I need to add a little more. Kind of forgot about that for a second there. And then just blot it a little bit with temperate rock, maybe. Wish there was a button to like blend, because like you can obviously see. Can I not have it that intense? That might be okay. Like, I just want barely noticeable grass. Like, mixed substrate kind of sort of deal. I think that looks okay. What do you guys think? Yeah, kind of. See, there's these different substrates. One of these is leaf litter, so those are like the autumn leaves. I'm kind of just trying to mix it to kind of look at more like... I think it looks okay right now. Ignore that edge. I can't do anything about that edge. But like right here, I think that looks okay-ish, maybe? I think it might be time to add our little buddies. I might still keep the exhibits separate though, and the reason why I say that's like they kind of look so that they'll kind of look like they're blended into each other, but like they weren't at the same formation. Maybe I'll open it up. I'm honestly not too sure. Alright, so I think we can start adding our little guys in here, starting with, here, let me just double check what's in here. All the Tyrannosaurus, Edmontosaurus, Anaconds, all the Triceratops. Okay. Maybe we can expand it here. It'll be interesting to see them go like between the different biomes. See, I think that right there is pretty fine. I think the only thing we really need to fix is the water. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I don't know why it looks different like that. Like, are they two different depths, maybe? I think that, yeah, I think they're two different depths. Kind of want to raise... Oh, no? Maybe... So I think that's what the rest was, yeah. There we go, I think that looks better. Alright, so we're gonna put our new buddies like over here-ish. Let's see. It's genetics lab. Genetics lab. Alright, so we got the leather-hide Tyrannosaurus, so male, female. Got the molten Tyrannosaurus, male and female. And then we got the Brumal, said the feathered, male and female. Alright, select all. Release all of them. Alright. So we have Irvin. Irvin's gonna go. We're gonna put him in the forest. And then Marley. We got another Marley. That's okay. Yeah, I think this looks like a... I think the females are definitely larger than the males, which is accurate. There, I think our fluffy Tyrannosaurus would like it more if we placed them kind of on the border more. So let's put our fluffy Rexes over here. And I'm pretty sure hunting's turned off, so it should be fine. Look at the fluff. I'd be terrified, honestly. It's fine. It's fine. They can totally share a habitat together. Oh my gosh. I like seeing the more variety. So this is our Cretaceous North American exhibit. I think it looks very splendid. It's a Desna. Reminds me of a goddess. I don't know what she's doing in the water. Let's see our other Tyrannosaurs. So like, yeah, they're over here. I think this looks very nice for them, honestly. Sock. I think that looks somewhere to... Probably shouldn't have put them all so close to each other. They're just kind of staring. Ecta, Marley, Irvin. Just sleeping right by the water. So yeah, we got our fluffy Tyrannosaurus going over here. Alright, let's add our other Edmontosaurus. Might put them over here. Be interesting to watch them all wander. Hear that roar. Alright. So, let's see. Now let's add our other Edmontosaurus, our vibrant Edmontosaurus. We're gonna have a male and a female. Select all. Alright. Let's kind of put them at the edge right here. So that's our male. This is our female. She's more dull than he is, but... Alright. Oh, I missed that. Alright. I like the free placement as well. So I know you can do it in you used to be able to do it in the Zoo Tycoon games, so. Alright, now it's kind of weird seeing these Edmontosaurs come over here into the more snowy region, but that's alright. They can be with the other Edmontosaurs. I tried to balance it out as much as possible, so I think it turned out pretty okay. I haven't seen them wander at all.
There it is, the one and only king of the tyrant lizards. Tyrannosaurus is as big as the movies, and yet somehow even scarier. T-Rex has the most powerful bite force of any land animal on the planet. And if those massive jaws weren't threatening enough, you know it could swallow you and me both in one go. This is a creature of pure instinct, so let's hope it doesn't try to take back its kingdom anytime soon.
They're not walking around. They're moving, but they're not walking. I wonder if it's too much foliage for them to walk through. Let's test that. That one seems to be okay-ish. We'll check back in on him. Yeah. I think they're just choosing not really to move. It's kind of funny. But, I hope they start moving. Well, what happens if I move you guys to, like over here, where I know it's open? I don't know if they're just deciding not to move, or if it's, like, too crowded for them. So it's too crowded for them, then, yeah, their Tyrannosaurus were all moving, so... Okay then. That one's sleeping. Ish. Resting with their eyes open. I saw the others. They were like over here-ish. I actually don't know where they went. They went somewhere. It's kind of terrifying to not know where your Tyrannosaurus are, but... Maybe I will do a quick remove foliage for, over there. I have no clue where the other Tyrannosaurus went. I just know these ones aren't moving. They're moving, but they're not. Like, they've done their idle animation. I mean, have any of you seen any of these three in particular? I know the other one did. Take a step. They're just kind of staring there. So they're moving, but they're not moving. Is it too dense? It might be too dense for these guys. So let's go ahead and, I know it's okay over here, but let's go ahead and take away some of our trees. Lightly. That was, a little better, I guess. I do want to fix up a little bit of the terrain more. I don't know why that one isn't doing anything, but whatever. Oh, there's where one of them went. Is Tyrannosaurus just like not doing anything right now?
While your favourite dinosaur movie might have depicted the T-Rex with rather poor vision, brain scans have revealed that its vision rivals that of modern birds of prey, which means that it's watching you just as much as you're watching it. Eerie stuff.
I literally don't see the Tyrannosaurus walking around right now. And I thought it might be the vegetation, but clearly it's not. I don't really know what to do with that. Here, I do, though, for one thing, want to, just add a little bit more vegetation because I feel like it took out a little too much. There we go. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus might be bugged. I hate to say it, but it might be bugged right now. That's okay, to be expected in an early access game. Honestly, so, I did see one of them walking, but I guess they don't want to walk now? I don't even know where the other one went. It's somewhere. 3, 4, 5, because I see 5 Tyrannosaurus. The 6th was a feathered. I don't know, let's look for it real quick. So that's number 5. Where did the 6th one go? Oh, there it is. So we got 2 of them that are resting, that were walking, but the others just haven't taken any steps. Well, that says terminate animal if you want to remove one. That seems a little harsh. But, like, I've picked them up and I've, done all the stuff.
Take a good look at those arms. Each arm is 1 meter long, can hold almost 200 kilos, and ends in razor-sharp claws.
I don't know, let me at least spread them around a little bit.
Little stubs most of the public makes them out to be.
Alright, so we got them spread out, and hopefully they'll be working in a later patch. That is very unfortunate that the Tyrannosaurus don't want to be, working right now. They were working for a hot second, but then they decided, nah, I don't want to. Okay then, well, let's, go to the nursery, and I guess... Let's see, let's do our Triceratops. Goodness, we're gonna have a lot of trikes. Okay, so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trikes. Alright. Now, Prorsus and Horridus, they had, different skull structures, so that's kind of what we're going on here. And, trikes were thought to have been able to kill, Tyrannosaurus. It looks like these guys are moving. Yeah, trikes are moving. It's just the Tyrannosaurus. It's very odd. Very pretty colors. So we're gonna place our trikes here and kind of watch them. Yeah, it's like they're acting like the Tyrannosaurus aren't even there. Hopefully they're working in a later patch. But as of right now, no, they're not wanting to. Alright, so looks like we got all that. Yeah, trikes are fine. It's just the Tyrannosaurus. I wonder if they know about that. I hope they do. That one's doing a trot back there. Yeah, we got our trikes. Trikes are fine. Alright. Let's double check on how our other Edmontosaurs are doing. Alright. They're doing fine. Okay then. So weird that they were working and then they decided not to me. Hopefully maybe next time that I do a Prehistoric Kingdom stream they'd be working. Okay. Now here's the question. Let's see what time it is. It's 9:38. Alright, well, I honestly think that might be a good stopping point for now. It's very unfortunate that the Tyrannosaurus aren't wanting to work. They were working, and they decided that Tyrannosaurus.exe has stopped responding. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that I will be able to see you guys in the next video. In case you guys didn't catch it, my name is Amethystia, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye!